Here are the best 3 free NBA picks for PrizePicks and Underdog today based purely off of analytics, plus 1 bonus pick straight from my VIP community. Now, we have been on fire over the last week, and we're scheming up another perfect 4-0 sweep today. In fact, we had another great day yesterday. We went 5-2 overall. We went 4-0 specifically in the VIP community, which is where I share my very best picks every single day. We are now 17-7 over the last 4 days. We're 8-3 over the last 2 days, not to mention a 14-3 run inside that VIP community over the last week, guys. You can join my VIP or my free IP community using the link that we left for you in the description of this episode or even in the pinned comment of this episode. Now, for the first pick, we're going to go back to back. We're going to run it back with Chet Holmgren under 17.5 points. Now, we've been very profitable with this specific prop very frequently over the last 10, 15 days. We've hit it more than one time. We're planning on hitting it again today. We are looking at under 17.5 points tonight in Detroit against the Pistons. Now, for starters, you'll see Chet Holmgren, there's a lot of green on the board. He has 17 or fewer points in each of his last 10 games. He's averaging 14.3 points per game during that time. And even if that sample size is a little bit too small for you, you want to zoom out a little bit, you're going to see that he is getting 17 or fewer points 75% of the time over his last 20 games, averaging 15.8 points per game. It's just not happening for Chet Holmgren as of late, and we want that streak to continue at least for today. Now, you take a look at the matchup, you're going to see that the Pistons rank a really, really stingy third in the entire NBA in points allowed, including 6th in the entire NBA in points allowed specifically to power forwards, which is where Chet Holmgren starts for the Thunder recently, or 2nd in the entire NBA in points allowed to opposing centers. So the matchup is very, very difficult for Chet Holmgren, and that's a good thing if we're considering the under for today. He's projected to play power forward once again for the Thunder, where each of the last 5 power forwards to go against the Detroit Pistons have come up short against them. They've fallen under their points proposition. This is a matchup that we really like when it comes to Chet Holmgren hitting the under. And then when you consider how the market is viewing this pick, other apps, other books are pretty bullish on this. They like him to land under. We're seeing Novig at -138. Betr and FanDuel are both at -125. DraftKings is at -122. Basically, all of the apps and books are landing anywhere between -118 and -125, -138 in Novig's case. Really, really strong pick. We like Chet Holmgren to stay cold, I guess, and hit the under on 17.5 points once again. All right. Next up, the second pick, we have Jalen Wells over 11.5 points. And guys, this might be a spot where you need to press pause and act quickly. You need to act fast because if you have Betr, open up the Betr app. If you don't have Betr, you're going to want to download it for this specific pick because this is a pure EV play where the price is insanely underpriced over on Betr. In fact, it's just regularly priced over on Betr, whereas when you look at the market value of this pick, there's a terrific value on Jalen Wells over 11.5 points. Sleeper has it at -145, Fliff has it at -135, BetRivers has it at -134. You see that FanDuel, BetMGM, Caesars, The Score, Hard Rock, DraftKings, Novig, all of these have Jalen Wells over 11.5 points, anywhere between -125 and -128. And again, some of them go into the -130s. That is typically the price that we're seeing for Jalen Wells over 11.5 points, yet over on Betr, it's regularly, normally priced. So you definitely want to take advantage of that. He has hit, by the way, 12 plus points in 8 of his last 9 games, so about 89% of the time recently. He's averaging 15.67 points per game over his last 9 outings. And again, when you look at the market value of this, Underdog has a decent price on it too, but I highly recommend grabbing it on Betr where it's normally regularly priced. Eventually, Betr is going to catch up and that price is going to go up, but as of right now, as of the time I'm recording this, it's regularly priced. So I highly recommend download Betr. There's a link for you that I left in the description of this episode. It's also in the pinned comment of this episode. If you use code Mikey, use code BBSMikey, we're going to make it really easy for you to get this pick, Jalen Wells over 11.5 points in very, very quickly, because you can just take it and pair it with the free pick for tonight, which is Nikola Jokic over 0.5 points plus rebounds. You can get the Joker to get 1 point in tonight's action. Pair him with Jalen Wells over 11.5. Get that pick in before it's too late, before the price goes up. Use the link that we left in the description. Use code BBSMikey. You're going to get that free pick tonight. Joker over 0.5 points plus rebounds. You're going to get $10 free in your account just for signing up. No strings attached. No deposit even required for that free $10. When you do deposit, you're going to get a 50% match all the way up to $200 in free money to play these games with, which is insane. Who wouldn't want $200 free to play these games with? And last but not least, I'm going to sweeten the pot personally. I'm going to give you 30 days free inside my VIP community just for downloading Betr and just for playing these games. Okay? So don't sleep on that opportunity. Don't sleep. In fact, press pause right now. Download the app. Get this Jalen Wells pick in because, guys, I'm telling you, this is not going to be available very long. Other apps are wisening up. PrizePicks already increased the price on this one. Betr is still lower priced than anywhere else. Okay. All right. For our third pick, we have Kyle Kuzma over 18.5 points plus rebounds plus assists, aka PRA. And no, I promise this has nothing to do with me being a Milwaukee Bucks fan. Everything I do is always based purely in stats, data, facts, and analytics. To give you an example of what I'm talking about, you zoom in to Kuzma's recent splits, you'll see that he is getting you 20 or more points plus rebounds plus assists, PRA, to shorten it. He's getting you 20 or more PRA 10 of his last 12 games, so about 83% of the time. He's averaging 24.17 per game during that time. And when you take a look at the matchup, things tend to get pretty exciting. Now, for starters, at first glance, the Cavaliers look like a very mediocre average matchup. They don't look scary. They don't look like a great matchup. They land between 13th and 15th in the NBA in all three categories. Points allowed, rebounds allowed, assists allowed. Very average, very middle of the line. But Kyle Kuzma plays power forward for the Milwaukee Bucks. And when you zoom in on that matchup, how the Cavaliers perform against opposing power forwards, now all of a sudden this is actually a great matchup for Kyle Kuzma. They rank 23rd in the NBA in points allowed, 22nd in the NBA in rebounds allowed, and 25th in the NBA in assists allowed, all to opposing power forwards. It's a great matchup for him to produce, and that's what we want when you're considering the over on his PRA. You take a look at how the public is attacking this line. For starters, 67% of bets and 51% of the money is on the over in this game. Okay, the general public is expecting this game to be a little bit higher scoring than originally expected, and again, that's a good thing when you're taking the over on his prop. Similarly, you're going to see that 67% of the public money is currently on the Milwaukee Bucks to cover the spread, which signals to us that the Bucks are expected to score more points than originally anticipated. Again, we're taking the over on his points, rebounds, and assists. Both points and assists factor into scoring. If the Bucks are going to score more points, Kuzma has a good chance of being involved in that. Then, of course, you take a look at the market value, and again, we have good market value here. You see Sleeper has it at minus 135, Fliff and BetMGM have it at minus 125, Hard Rock Bet has it at minus 120, PrizePicks and Underdog are cheaply priced. Betr is even cheaper priced than these two, so once again, another opportunity to go grab Betr, but this is a good spot to go Kyle Kuzma over 18.5 PRA. Now, I promised you guys one bonus pick straight out of my VIP community for today, and that pick is going to be Evan Mobley over 6.5 rebounds. Now, for starters, you'll see he has 7 or more rebounds in 7 out of his last game. So about 88% of the time, he's getting you at least 7 rebounds. And if you zoom out on the entire season, he's been pretty reliable with this one. He has 7 or more rebounds in 33 out of 45 games that he's played this year. So 73% of the time all season, he's clearing this number for you. He's averaging 8.58 rebounds per game. We just need him to get to 7. Now you take a look at the matchup. The Milwaukee Bucks rank 20th in the NBA in rebounds allowed specifically to power forwards. So solid matchup here for Evan Mobley to produce. When you take a look at the market value of this one, once again, it looks really, really strong, right? Sleeper has it at minus 137. Hard Rock Bet has it at minus 135. Fliff and BetMGM has it at minus 130. Novig at minus 124. Really strong value, particularly on PrizePicks, Underdog, and Betr, all like Mobley. Again, this one is typically a pick that is reserved for my VIP section, but today and today only, guys, I decided that I am going to run a massive promotion on my monthly VIP group. So basically anybody who uses the link that's in the description to access my community and they use code FEB25, so today's date, February 25, FEB25. If you enter that code, you are going to get 75% off my monthly VIP. So don't sleep on that. Take advantage using the link that I left in the description of this episode. And again, that's today and today only. On February 26th, I'm deactivating that. It won't be available. It's only today. So take advantage of that. Get inside the VIP community, or at least get inside the free IP community. There's literally no strings attached to the free one. I post my best free picks every day. You get it as a text message right on your phone every single morning. You can't go wrong. That's worst case scenario. You join free IP, but I highly recommend taking advantage of the monthly VIP. You're going to get 75% off monthly VIP. Code FEB25. Okay. So to recap, we have Chet Holmgren under 17.5 points again. We have Jalen Wells over 11.5 points. You have to act fast on this one. That one won't be around all day. Kyle Kuzma over 18.5 PRA, and Evan Mobley over 6.5 rebounds. So if you enjoyed today's episode, guys, there's a lot more where that comes from. We are going to be putting out a new video every single day. We've been putting out a new video every day. We've been talking NBA and NCAA, but first pitch for MLB is going to be here any minute now. The NFL will be back before you know it. That's really where we like to butter our bread. So new video every day, Monday through Friday, some Saturdays, some Sundays. If you liked today's content, please make sure you hit the like button. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're closing in on 1,000 subscribers, which will be really cool. And turn on notifications. Like I said, guys, new video every day. You're not going to want to miss it. Turn on those notifications. So that's all I got for you guys today. We will see you in the Pick'em streets. Have a good night and good luck. Let's make some money.